Awareness. It is so important. Awareness of ourselves, our bodies, our surroundings, everything that we touch and feel and hear. So many people have taught themselves and been taught since a very young age to just not observe, not be really involved in their body or in anything that they actually do. So you eat lunch and you're at your desk and you don't really taste your lunch, you're not aware of it, you just kind of shovel things in. You don't want to listen to your neighbors speaking because they're always saying the same thing, so you won't become aware of them. Awareness is so important when it comes to healing, though. You can't tune out the entire world and tune into your body. It takes a practice to turn into your body. We have been given this gift, and yet we have squandered it. And what I want you to start to do is have awareness exercises. Now, you can have an awareness exercise while you're washing the dishes, while you're mowing the lawn, while you're doing your daily tasks. But what I would suggest to you is a great way to deal with having the ability to observe and become aware is make it a practice. Make it something that you do. And it can be as simple as experiencing an orange. An orange is wonderful on so many levels. There's beautiful color. It has really interesting skin. It is basically a great smell, right? I remember when they started changing the kind of cleaning that they were doing in the subway, and they started to use something called orange. And the reason they did that was because all the other smells were assaulting people, and they found that people got very, very stressed. And you're stressed enough if you're riding the subway in New York. So that was a really good way to really bring down the amount of stress that you have. So an awareness exercise also helps with tension and stress. It helps relax you. And if you can do it in a meditative way or a prayerful way, but just to become aware is so important. So take an orange. It can be small like this, it can be large, it can be any kind that you like, and investigate it. See how the skin feels. See the temperature of it. Did you just take it out of the refrigerator so it's cold, or is it warm? And see, it has like almost a little nipple, right, in the other end. So really, really look at it. See if there's any like little imperfections in the skin. How does this make you feel to just have it in one hand? How heavy is it? And move it to your other hand. How does it feel in that hand? How does it feel between your hands? Now, obviously, you would do this being very quiet, on your own, and you're not going to talk yourself through it. But I want you to recognize that this can be done with absolutely anything. And a lot of times I will suggest to people when they're starting to have a health protocol and they want to make some small changes, that they do that when they anchor themselves, for example, when they're already brushing their teeth and they have a mirror in front of them, all right, to start to use affirmations at that point. I am healing. I am well. I love myself. I am loved. All those sorts of things. And you can do that at the same time that you're becoming aware of the orange. So I want you to then open up the orange. And if you can peel it, keeping the skin intact, just see how it separates from the skin. Oh, it is such a sensual and beautiful experience. Sometimes it drips. Okay, it's so wonderful that way. Just open it all the way around. Oh. can't help but make you smile. It is really a gift, an orange. And then it comes in sections. Wow, look at each section. And see how they're held together. It's almost like a body. What part of your body has these sorts of things? Are those your nerves that sometimes feel pain? See? You can calm them. As you touch it, you can calm yourself inside. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience. Be grateful. You know, in the 1800s, very, very few people had oranges, and they started to be grown in conservatories. And oranges were so expensive. Only the very, very wealthy in society. Then as time went on, they became more and more available. But people, for the most part, would only experience an orange maybe once a year. Maybe it would be their Christmas present. And believe me, they were aware of how wonderful it was. They would just savor every single section of it. And after you've investigated, you can savor it by smelling it and by tasting it. Let the juices just flow into your mouth. Any awareness exercise has so many ways for you to change your state, your emotions. When you're grateful for the fact that we now have available something as wonderful as an orange. And you know, even the very, very wealthy would get oranges and they would have seeds in them. And you know how difficult it is to eat with a seed. But now we have actually bred oranges, so they're seedless. So that's another aspect. Do you have an orange that has a seed in it? A section that has a seed? Or is there no seed? And what does that really mean? And how have we come to actually breed them like this? So, experience the peel. And in fact, you can score the peel a little bit and add that to zest drinks or just some water or something like that. So there's so many things that you can do with this exercise. I want you to be creative, and I want you to recognize that this can totally change your mood. And you can do this with an apple. You can do this with so many different things. And I won't even show you a pomegranate because it's very hard for me to, you know, not get totally so involved with a pomegranate that I don't think I really want to put it on videotape. But enjoy your orange.